Hey guys, it's your favorite cousin Nick with Cool Kid mows RCs. And how does the coolest kid on the block mow? He mows with remote control lawnmowers. So listen guys, as I said, this is the first live test of the unit. It's a pre-job requirement that you do before you do any work with these slope mowers. So this is a slope mower. You cut various hills, slopes, different various hills and things of that nature with this. So the first thing you want to do is you do a pre-job checklist. And the first one is you grab the remote and you make sure that you have close to 80% full. With these units, I do not do a job unless I have no less than 80%. So it is very important that you either have fresh batteries. I don't recommend using rechargeables, or you get some kind of battery pack that delivers 80% or more power. Anything below that, you risk losing signal. That's how important it is with these units. That's my personal opinion. I've been doing RCs a long time, and the seriousness of these machines, that's what I recommend. So the first thing, I got the unit powered up. So the first thing that you check to make sure is if the on-off switch works. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. The switch is off. Then I go ahead and turn it back on. It turns back on, it beeps, it connected with the unit. So now I know that the safety shut-off switch works, and I'm gonna go ahead and just test all the different controls. Forward, back, left, right. Just kind of go through all the different commands. Okay, so I got good signal. Then the most important one is, in my opinion, is the low high. So this is regular mode, then you want to switch it to low mode. And we're getting some loss of signal. And so right there, I encountered somewhat of a low signal, and I'm glad that it did that. So it shows you how important that signal is. So right now, I know that the 80% is causing a problem with the high-low switch. Like this is regular power, this is regular power. The high-low switch just makes it go a lot slower. But it's not responding that good in that mode. So I shut the mode off, turn it back, and we're ready to go. But I did notice that problem, that it wasn't responding to my commands when I put it in low mode. So that's critical to know before you go ahead at a job site and you're working 300 feet away and you put it into low mode because you want to work on a particular area and you don't have full control of the unit. So that's why it is so critical that you do these pre-job safety switches. So right now, we did all the basic ones. And then another one is you want to make sure that the switch, this switch right here on the unit it has switches that it shuts off while it's in motion. So I'm going and I want to make sure that it shuts off as it's getting a signal. That's very important, that you test that switch in those type of ways. So, and then you want to just turn it back on, make sure it responds to that. These are all the things that you have to do before you even turn the engine on, because could you imagine, it's one thing if you lost this machine and it's still powerful without the engine on. And now imagine if the engine was on and you had and you lost the signal. So these are the things that you have to do in order to best work with the machine. So in my pre-job checklist and checking the controls, I noticed I was having a problem with when I went to high-low. When I put it in low mode, I lost some control over the vehicle. So I noticed that these are fresh batteries that I put in, and I'm already at 20%. I lost 20%, I'm at 80%. And like I said, I don't want to go any lower than that. The machine worked fine in the regular mode, but you can't risk that because, so what I suggest is we make sure we put a full charge on the battery. These are a hybrid unit, and they will recharge. They have an alternator, but when you start a job, especially if it's especially the work that these machines are built for, the job is already dangerous. So you want to make sure that your mower is responding 100%. So even though it does have an alternator unit on it, I would make sure I would plug it up and before I take it, and make sure the battery's already charged and ready to go. So that's the pre-workout checklist, before you even turn the engine on. So the next video will be on turning the engine on and those safety ones, things that you have to go through. So this video isn't that long. I'm going to be doing shorter videos so that way we could focus on each particular step. So this is the pre-engine start test, that you make sure that you have control of your remote control unit before you turn the engine on. So right now I'm not ready to turn the engine on because I'm having a problem with the high-low switch. So I have to make sure that it's fully charged and that I take care of that. And that's easily taken care of by charging the battery. So we want to make sure that we do our checklists and see if we see any issues with that unit. So right there, we're ready to charge it and see what's going on. Thank you and have a great day.